Hi lovelies, thank you for joining me again. Today I'm going to do some Christmas gonk nails. This is part of a collab and I'll put a link to everybody's YouTube or Instagram below. I think Tracy's just on Instagram, but the others are on YouTube. So please go ahead and have a look. I think one of them's going to do, might be Katie that's doing a playlist for you. If not, if you go click on their individuals and go and have a look and support them as well, try and help them to grow. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I want to throw everything at these. So Christmas Gonk nails is the theme. So, and we can use any medium that we want. So I've not seen anybody else's at the point of doing this. So I'm sure they're all going to be absolutely fabulous. But I'm going to start, I've got some foils, so I'm going to use some foils that's super glittery. Stunning, that is. I'm going to try and do the gonk in, I've got this from Amazon, this is 4D gel, so it's UV cured. It's 3D basically, isn't it? It's not 4D, not unless it's entering a different time and space. So 3D gel and might be some painting, might do some sweater work. Whatever, I don't know, I haven't decided. I've not drawn anything out. So I'm going to start with the thumb and I'm doing some sort of fairly long square tips. So I'm going to get them all cleaned down and I'll give them a rub with some acid-free primer. Saves having to buff them at all. I'll do a base coat and then we'll come back, put some foil on this one. So this one's, it's got its base coat. I'm going to use this, which is CG087 from Bone Pretty. It's a deep red. And this is just in case my foil has bits missing. But I'll show you the foil glue I'm using at the minute. It's a bit of a game changer for me. So, I think I'm going to get some on my palette. I want to put it on fairly neat because I don't want to have to do a second coat of this. Because it's going to be under the foil, it wouldn't matter. And it would make it a bit thick anyway, so. I've been using MAC Art foil glue for a long time, which is this one. I've been using this a lot and I found this was the best. I liked Neo. Neo Nails did a good one. When I run out of that, I'd got this, or did I think I might have given one in a giveaway and ended up running out of my own. So I got this MAC Art foil glue and it's really good. But I've just bought this, been using this for a little bit now. Transfer foil gel, 10ml from Dorota Polishka. And it's just 30 seconds and you don't have to wait. Whereas the MAC Art I do for 60 and wait, well, as long as I possibly can really. But with this, 30 seconds has done it marvellously. So watch it not work today now I've said that. So that's going to have quite an inhibition layer, I'm guessing. So I'm going to get that off. Not too bad. But I'm going to get that off so I don't get it in my foil glue. Which I wouldn't want it in there if I were doing something on a clear background. So that's that. Like I said, just 30 seconds. So I'm going to let that air dry. And it's also taking the tacky off that base. So any foil isn't going to stick to that. A good thing about wiping it as well is it goes fairly matte so you can see where you're going. And make sure you're right to the edges. In fact, over the edges. Marvellous. Just going to double check I've not missed any bits. Hello. So just 30. It doesn't really matter what angle this is at, so I can use that line against it. Well, I don't think it's that straight, but I'll give it a go. There is a crease actually down the middle of that. Let me see if that's long enough that way. Right, so that's 30. Now, I normally take my gloves off for this bit because it's a lot easier without my gloves on. I'll just see if that's long enough. Yeah. Idiot, wrong way up. Hang on. Come on. Right, I'm going to get that edge. Get that edge down. Good job I'd not painted foil glue all over it. Would have gone all over that clear bit. Oh, what a dope. Anyway, this is it. So I'm just going to loosen that up a bit. Lay it back down again. So the only bits that have not attached to the nail are the bits where it was creases. So I've just filled those in. That's it. And that looks effective now, but it looks fantastic when it's got glossy top coat over it. Beautiful. Now the bottom of that is going to be white. And I'm painting again, so I'll just put my gloves back on. So I'm just doing the white. If you're looking for white on Born Pretty, it's CG002. Just put that in. And I'm going to use a lining brush again. Even though this is cleaned, it feels a bit stiff. Come on, soften up. Better. So that's had 2 coats. So now I've got, yeah, I got the right one. Matte top coat. I'm not going to go over the whole lot, so I'm going to do it like a sweater, the bottom bit. And I don't want it to stick everywhere, so I'm going to sprinkle acrylic on it. Isn't it pretty that when it's got some glossy over the top? Ooh, very eye-catching. And then to paint, I'm going to use this painting gel in white. Pick up a dollop. And the acrylic I'm using, I've been using this for forever. Crystal Clear from Neo. Just about run out. If you're shopping on Neo, click on weekly picks. They have some great deals on there. I don't have a discount code for Neo, I'm sorry. I have got a discount code for Born Pretty. And I've not got a discount for Dorota either, so but I'll put you the links to all these shops. I quite like that in matte actually as well, but yeah. So I'm just going to do, how should I do it? Right, I'll do the line down there first. If you have trouble using a liner brush to get a straight line, remember to use the whole of the brush, not just the top bit. I'm just mixing in a little bit of the CG002 because I still want it to stand up a bit, but I want it to have a little bit of, be a little bit more flexible to paint with. It's just easier. That's it. Doing a bit at a time, so if I go wrong, I've not got to wipe off the whole thing and start again. So I've just done that overlay for 30 because it's going back in again. So I'm going to do another line down here. Nice and thick if I can. And I can't resist stamping onto this, so I'm going to do this little one in the corner here. And somebody gave me a tip that when I've opened it new, which I have done, I've just pulled the blue off, that it could be some residue from the blue, so I'm just going to give it an acetone and then an alcohol. I'll just get some paper ready. There we go. So I don't want those bits. Let's use this and get in there. That's it. Ah, right, you learn something new every day. I'd thought about this before and then forgot when I was doing it. Because it's matte top coat, it's not taking the stamp off there. So I'm going to do a base over it. I could use foil glue actually, but I'll do a base over it. These things happen. I'm just pulling out everything today to do that I actually enjoy doing. So, yeah, I thought it's a fun idea that Lou had. So, I want to have fun. So that's got base on it now. So let's see if I get on any better. I bet it don't pick up as well now. You watch. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good to go. So, right, hopefully we've got it this time. There we are. So I've just done this index finger because that's all done now, that one. So I think the next one needs to be all red. So I've done the index finger and I've put the foil on and then a base coat on top. And I found these out, look, little gonks. Little gonks. So I'll have to use them. Or gnomes or whatever you want to call them. So let's have a look. So, yeah, God, if you could see the mess behind me. I think I've got everything out that I've used on every video for the last 3 or 4 videos. So there's 3 different gonks there, so I might use, I think he's slimmer though. It's only a slim nail. Might do the thin one. And half a Christmas tree. So I've cleaned that one up with some acetone, so I'll just do this one. Right, so I've done a lot of this off camera because this video would have been 2 hours long after editing because it's taken me forever. So I showed you these 2, which were the thumb and index finger. So I've just added some little snowdrops onto that one and a couple of little stones into the middle of that holly. And then I've done these virtually the same. So this is a different gnome. So he's got striped hat, very, very similar though, really. Just slightly different shaped hat, Christmas trees and snowdrops. And then the little finger is holly with some more little stones on and some more knitting. So now I've got to do this 3D gonk. So I've been putting it off. Right, so look, I've got these gels. No, I think he's going to have a white hat with red pattern on. Yeah, so we'll stick to just white. And what also I need is some silicone tools. So let's get a couple of those out. I need a tea strainer. This is a metal, fairly chunky tea strainer, and I'm back. I've got these little tools which were for my Sugarcraft. PME is the company. So, but if you're doing a lot with 3D gels, these might be handy for you. The different shapes, like little knife. There's a shell. There's a if you want to do stitching in things, pointed. I used to use these to make all my flowers, but I think they might be handy for just doing a bit more shaping. So yeah, look under cake craft bits and bobs, you know, you might find all sorts that you fancy, like little teeny tiny moulds and stuff like that. There's a big ball tool, there's even that for poking patterns in, so all sorts of things. So I'm going to start with this beard, and I'm going to do this with the tea strainer. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how much I want. Better to have more than not enough, I think. And then I'm going to press it through here. So I first started doing this with fondant icing. I did a cake for my, well, I did 11 cakes one Christmas, all for the family, different households. And my brother's was my favourite. I did 3D Santa with lots of 10 tiny little penguins, all in different poses. And Santa was bowling and he was knocking them down. So I made his beard like this out of fondant. So I thought, why not? I'll give it a go. You didn't need to know that, but that's what we've got. So I'm just going to use this tool to push this through. No, I'm not. Oh look, it's making a pattern already. So I'm not using a tool because it sticks to the tool. Excellent. I use my finger. I'm just kind of manoeuvring it. And you can see it all coming out. Look. I'd have been better doing it on the side here. I could have got my thumb in easier. That would have made much more sense. There. So that's it. So I'm going to try and make his beard with that. So I've got this little sharp knife to cut it off with. Yep. I'm going to place that on here with this one. Oh, come on, that'll do. Oh. Excellent. I've dropped it on my trousers. Is that tacky? Oh, not very much. Turn it round. That's what I want. Yeah, so I'm gonna push it in. Oh, see, I'm squashing it now. But you see how I did it like Santa's beard? Spread that out a bit, make room for his conch, as Luke says. Oh, I may as well have just put it on because I've flattened it that much. It's obviously softer than fondant was. But, yeah. Oh. And there's Tash. There we go. So that's his beard done. Yeah, you're thinking that were a bit pointless. I think Oh, that's a bit oval. That's okay in size, I think. I'm going to paint that actually. I'm going to paint it with this pinky colour. So I've got my finest dotting tool. I don't know where I got it from. It's minute. Let's see if I can do it with me fine brush. And have a little white bit on his nose. So here's Gonk finished. He's going in the middle, and Lou will know what I mean when I say I think my nose is the same as your one was, love. Because this is a fella I did when I was practicing with my tea strainer. And look how much nicer his beard is, look. Look, it worked perfectly that time. Isn't it typical? He's got eyes though. Yeah, but I decided I needed a bigger, more of a 3D hat, and then he would have been finished off, but I decided against blue anyway. But look how his beard worked. Wonder if it was warmer today than it was yesterday, because that was very melty. Anyway, it's worked for his beard. So this is the set, so let's mount them and we'll have a look at them. So here they are, all done. So thank you for the idea for the collab, Lou, and hope everybody's enjoyed doing their own. Don't forget to pop over and have a look at everybody's, and I think there's going to be a great variety. I'm pretty sure at the end of the day now, as I'm uploading this, there is myself, Lou, Michelle from Shell's Nails, Katie and Tracy Badley. There was a lady called Susie, but she's not very well, so I hope you'll feel better soon, Susie, if you're watching. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Love you loads. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.